and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. So we're looking at a Honda Civic LX in the color gray. Let's take a look. Starting up front, underneath the hood, we have a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. It is automatic transmission, gets up to 158 horsepower, 138 pound-foot of torque. Up front, you've got your LED headlights and customary daytime running lights. Onto the side, you've got 16-inch alloy wheels. Then, as you head back along the unit, on the back here, you have the Civic badge on the left-hand side. Underneath the rear logo is the backup camera. To open up your trunk space, go over to your driver's door, open it up, and inside the door itself, you'll be able to find your trunk release. Hold that button for just a moment. You can hear it open up slightly, and then you can head back and just open it up the rest of the way. So, looking straight forward in here, you'll find that your second row seating has a 60-40 split on the right. This allows the two sides of the seats to function independently. If you want to lay them down flat to extend your cargo space up, you can do so by releasing the little pull trigger on the coordinating side of the seat you'd like laid down flat. Other than that, lots of storage space throughout here. If you're looking for your tire kit, you can look down at the ground. You'll find this little notch. Reach your hand in and lift that false floor up. Everything you need will be located right underneath. To close it up, just reach up to your trunk and pull it back down into starting position. Next, let's go take a look at the inside. Inside here, your interior upholstery is the black cloth. You have both black and some light gray stitching for just a little bit of contrast. In between the two sides, there is a folding down armrest/cup holder. You can easily fold this guy upwards if you want to increase your seating capacity. Now, inside of the door itself is where you have your storage spaces, and you've got your power window control. Now, inside of your driver's door, in addition to the trunk release that we saw down below, you also have your power windows for front and back, window lock, power lock system, and side mirror controls. Up front, you have manually adjustable seats. Controls are on the side of the seat and the bar under the knees to move it back and forth. You've got your hood release on the bottom left-hand corner of the dash. On top of that, you've got the controls for your lane departure, for your sensors, and traction control. Taking a closer look at the steering wheel itself, left-hand side, you've got the controls here for the dash display. And then everything for your hands-free communication and radio controls too. This is also the volume along the top right corner there. On the right itself is where you have everything for adaptive cruise control. On top, you have your 4-ways, then you have your infotainment display screen. This is where you go to access much of the information about your daily driving experience. Right now you're looking at your home screen. In here you have access to your audio info, Honda link, phone settings, and a smartphone connection. If you go over just one panel, you have access to your instrument panel as well. So in your info, this is where you have access to vehicle information for yourself. Things like trip computer, clock, your wallpaper in the back, as well as your driving history or trip info. Then you have your Honda link, phone settings, so this is via Bluetooth connectivity. All of your settings is more of the specifics and adjustments. So you have clock, phone, info, audio, camera, system, Bluetooth, vehicle, and smartphone as well. Then, last thing inside of here, you have access to your radio up top. You also have a display on the top corner for your current temperature and the clock in the top right-hand corner. Under the home is your audio listening, so you have access to AM and FM radio. There is full Bluetooth connectivity and optional adapters for USB and aux. Then phone connectivity, once again, this is the same thing as you saw on the home screen, which is just connection to your phone via Bluetooth for the vehicle. You would need this also for your hands-free communications. Volume control is on the bottom left-hand corner here. You can press it in to mute it too. Underneath is your climate display. You can actually press this and it will bring up the climate display on the big screen for you. So then you have access to the adjustments for all of the modes up top and your AC on-off. You also have a better display for the fan speed, which is adjusted via the right-hand corner here. Then you have defrost for front windshield, rear windshield, and your side mirrors. Temperature control is on the left. Underneath, we have 3 levels for heated seats for both the driver and the front passenger. Under this is your storage spaces. It's a little hard to see on camera, but all the way in the back, there is this little hole all the way there, which feeds down to the lower storage level. That way you're able to feed through cords from your different charger adapters up into this space if you want to keep your phone a little bit closer than that lower space. Behind that is your gear shift. You have your econ mode, brake hold, and parking brake itself. Then you have your console and your armrest. So this is able to be slid back and forth for armrest purposes, and also flip it up in order to gain access inside. Cup holders inside here are able to slid back and forth as well. General storage within, and there is some additional chargers down inside on the very front end here as well. Right hand side down below is where you've got your glove box. Up overhead is overhead lighting controls. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Honda Civic LX in the color gray. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta, Canada. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.